Hello everyone, my name is Bhavesh Chakor and today's my video topic is Introduction to SQL. The SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Initially, it was called as a SQL, S-E-Q-U-E-L, because it was named as a Structured English Query Language, which later on converted to the SQL. The SQL is used for creating a database. Also, it is used for the uh, inserting the data, inserting, storing, and managing the data in the relational database management system. This SQL was designed and developed by IBM for its database management, for its personal database management. All the relational database management systems like MySQL, Oracle, Informix, or MS Access uses the SQL as their standard database language. Then let's look at the SQL process. So whenever we are executing the command of SQL on any relational database management system, then that systems automatically determines that which route is best to carry out that particular request, and at the same time the SQL engine determines the how to interpret that particular task. In this SQL process, various components are involved, and these components are optimization engine, SQL engine, query engine, query dispatcher, and classic, etc. All the queries of non-SQLs are handled by this classic component. Then the operation of the SQL is performed by the queries. The queries are nothing but the commands or instructions which are given to the SQL. So any work we want that SQL to be performed, we have to tell that work through the queries. So some common queries of this SQL are like create, update, insert, delete, select, or drop. So these queries are not are like keywords of these SQL languages. So because of this keyword, the SQL understands its specific task. So this each keyword has its specific significance. The most common query in the SQL is select star, that is asterisk, from a database name. For example, student. So the select star from student is like a common query, where this select is like a keyword. So it tells the SQL that the whatever things which are written after this select keyword is to be printed. If star is written, then it means all the data which is present inside the table has to be printed. Then from is the keyword, like it tells the where should the data has to be taken. If user is telling that select name, then the from tells that the name should be taken from this database or this table. So after the from, the table name is written. If the student is written, then the particular SQL will find out run the particular query in that table only. So in this way, the SQL query or SQL query works. Now there are some common rules of this SQL. The first is SQL is not a case sensitive language. So all the table name, table headings, or all other data information, including the keywords, can be written into the uppercase or lowercase. Or it can be the first letter capitalized and other letters are lowercase. All the things are allowed. Then second rule is even though the keywords can be written in lower or uppercase, the keyword should be written in the uppercase only, because it is a standard practice, and it also helps to differentiate between the keywords and the normal content of this database. Then the third rule is the SQL query works on the text line. It The semicolon determines that this is the point where the particular query ends. So the semicolon is like a end of the one query. So one query can be of multiple lines, but where it will identify that semicolon is written, that will be the end of that particular query. And that's it with the basic introduction to the SQL. Thank you.